Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, this is just a little quick guide on how you can debug raylib with VSCode. Yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to be working on a Windows machine today, but the process is exactly the same on a Linux machine. VSCode is exactly the same. And yeah, let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is open your project. My project has two things, a build file. If you're working on Linux and you followed my last tutorial, this should be build.bash, and this will be different, but the process, as I said, is still the same. And then this is my main.cpp file. It's an example. It's an example from, I'm pretty sure, the raylib examples thing. Yeah, it's right over here, 2D camera mouse move. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is you're just gonna click play. Now it will give you error, like a lot of error. You're just gonna click debug and you're gonna click G++, just gonna click enter, and it's gonna show you an error and you just want to close that out. It's gonna show you an error. That's because you can't debug right now, because last video I told you guys to run bash build for simplicity and purposes, but one of my commenters asked me to tell you guys how to build it. So when you click the run button, remember you need to have the C++ extensions installed for this. So when you click .vscode, when you clicked run, so like when you click debug, it made a .vscode file folder. Now you want to click this .vscode folder because this is really important. Now right over here where it says command, you want to leave that where it is. You want to leave all this where it is. It's not going to be exactly the same since I'm working on Windows, but again, it's going to be mostly the exact same process. So now next what you want to do is right over here where it says args, what you want to do is you want to actually right under diagnostics, colors, and -G, under all of this you want to click okay, so you need to click, so you need to go here, make a new task, just make an empty folder. Now you want to go back into your build folder. So my first command is G++, so we'll leave that here. It should show here something with G++ ending. It's not going to be exactly the same, but still. So it's going to show G++, we already have that. Next on my build file, it shows main.cpp. Again, we can leave that. That's the name of our folder. Then it says -l raylib. Now this is important. In your task.json file, you want to type in -l raylib. Then you want to add a new line, double quotation marks. Then what you want to do, as you can see, I added -l raylib. Now we're going to go to the next command. For me, it's -l OpenGL32 and all this. It's not going to be exactly the same, but still follow the same process. It says -l OpenGL, so I'm going to copy this word by word, so every word except the file name. Paste this here using Control-C, Control-V. Then I'm going to go to the next one, which for me is -l GDI32. I'm going to copy that, Control-C and Control-V. The next, you want to keep doing this until you reach the end of the file. So then my final one is -l winmm, and you just want to paste this. Now you just want to click Control-S, save this, and then you just want to do Control-W. And now you can safely actually delete this file. And yes, you can move it to the recycling bin, delete the build file. So if you're working on Linux and you followed my last tutorial, that would be build.bash. Now right over here, I do not have to pull up the terminal anymore. I can just click play on here. And let's see what this says. Show errors. So it says no such file or directory. Okay, so I kind of messed up. In your task.json file, where it says file, you want to do this. Negative. Oh, why didn't it do that? Oh, okay, so right over here, I messed up. Right over here where it says the last line, so file based no extension, you just want to copy this and delete it, sorry. And right under where it says -O, you just want to paste that there and add a comma. And now when you press Ctrl S and you click this, and suppose I want to add a breakpoint. Let me just include IOStream real quick. So I'm working on C++. Okay, so, and maybe I wanted a breakpoint like right here, like right after it creates the window. I want it to say stdc out, and I just want it to say window created. And come on, let me just, and now I add a breakpoint right here, and I do Control S. Now instead of having to pull up the terminal, I can actually debug this. On the side right here, I can click debug C++ file. If you do not see that, click the arrow down here. If you still do not see that, click right over here, or you could press Control Shift D and click run and debug. Just click over here and it will start the build finish successfully, and it will start debugging. And as you can see, it's right over here. I can make it continue by clicking continue, and in my output action, actually I can monitor it in my console, in my terminal. Yeah, I can click continue, and yeah, there you go. And there you go, we continued it. Now you can debug, and yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.